far?
It's been pretty fun. Everything that you thought about, just being able to be in this position that you are right now, just all the top guys in the nation to be able to get ready to compete and perform and show our skills at this combine. So it's a blessing.
You're a guy that I guess has a lot to prove on the clock. How anxious are you to run? You showed out at the Senior Bowl. Now it's drill time for you, right?
Yeah. I want to say anxious. I'm just ready. Prepared for it. Been training for it. So just ready to go out there and show what I can do. Yes, sir.
Marcus, there's a growing fraternity of players from South Florida in the NFL, including Lamar-Jackson, one of those prominent ones. You grew up close to where he grew up. How did it feel to kind of join him and other players from South Florida in the NFL?
It'll be a blessing. I play with a lot of guys that's in the league right now, especially the guys that went to SC with me. As LJ, I trained with LJ when I was younger also. So it'll just be a full circle moment for me. Being able to see them guys when they were younger, back in high school, college, whatever the case may be, and now they're in the league, showing out, playing, having a great career, and just being able to get into that stage that they are. That's what we've been working for our whole life, and it's just a surreal moment, just a surreal thing to think about.
How many teams have you met with here, informally or formally?
I think I met about 6, 17, I think, about around there.
Any things surprised you about the interactions? Was it about what you expected?
No, that's pretty much what I expected. This time, I met with teams at the Senior Bowl, but this time it was a lot more film talk, more coverage talk, stuff like that. We didn't really do too much about that. We didn't really do so much like that at the Senior Bowl. We just did get to know me, get my background, information, stuff like that.
A lot of these guys here you spent the last 3 or 4 years with, every day almost, and go through training. You don't see them as much. What's it been like, kind of getting back together and seeing, all the faces that you saw for so long?
It's been exciting, being able to see a bunch of my teammates, old teammates, former teammates, like Ladd and Germaine and AD. Those guys, it's just been exciting just because of the fact that we played together. We've been through a lot together, and just to see us all at the same stage, getting ready to go into the next league, and the next step in our life, it's a humbling and exciting experience. It's very exciting. I'm excited for those guys. I'm excited for myself, just to see what the road leads holds for us.
Marcus, we were asking Germaine about his relationship with Georgia fans. You guys kid around with him like that? He gets pretty animated out there. Fans don't get to really know him. What would you say about Germaine? And
Germaine himself. Everybody got a character. He's a character. He's a good guy. Great friend. Great worker, hard worker. He's real talented. And, there's like a lot of during the season. There was a lot of, I guess, hate going on about him. I guess what he was doing, but at the end of the day, he's just a kid playing football. He don't be no harm.
Marcus, what's it like going up against Terry and Arnold, and does he talk smack?
Surprisingly, no. When we played, he didn't talk no smack, which is something I respect. He respect the game, so he worried about his game. Trying to do his job. He's a great player. He's very distinctive, quick, aggressive, and I'm excited to see what the future has for him.
How do you guys navigate the passing attack game plan?
Excuse me?
How do you guys navigate the passing attack game plan? Him on one side, Bullet on the other.
To be honest, we just did what we usually do, just game plan around how we could beat certain coverages, how we could beat, coverage at the end, and basically just executed the play when it was called, it wasn't too deep into it,
What did you think of BMAC deciding to go to the NFL? And
man.
Do you think he's going to put a good word in for you in the draft room?
Oh no, but I definitely text him like, "Hey BMAC, I see you at the Bucs now, but I'm excited for him. He's a great coach. I'm excited that he got this opportunity to go up in the league and get a receiver job at the Bucs, and he got to do what's right for him and what's right for his family. So I know the guys at UJ might be a little sad, but they got James Coy going back, so that might be a plus for them. But at the same time, they might be a little sad or something, but he got to do what's best for him and his family.
How well did you get to know James Coy during your recruitment? Did he play a role in getting you to Georgia?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, James Coy was the one who recruited me. It was James Coy and Coach Hank. And then by the time I enrolled and got up to Georgia, he was gone. Monkey came in, so that was kind of weird to me, but I mean, it was pretty cool. Our relationship it wasn't too deep, but I was more closer to Coach Hank because he did most of the recruiting. But when on my in-home visit, it was James Coy and Coach Hank that came to visit me.
Does Coley know everyone in South Florida?
Excuse me?
Does Coley know everyone in South Florida? He's from down there.
I don't know if you know everyone, but I know of him. So,
Hey Marcus, what would it be like to be reunited with Green Mac in Tampa? And have you met with the Buccaneers yet?
I haven't met with the Buccaneers, but it would be cool to be able to reunite with him. Just the relationship I built with him over the past 2 years. I feel like he got a lot of trust in me, and I got a lot of trust in him, and his coaching style, and I believe in and I trust him. And it'll be exciting. It'll be cool. I think it'll be unique.
Do you have anything scheduled with the Bucs, or just as the senior?
I don't got anything scheduled with the Bucs. I met with them this week.
Marcus, have you met with the Ravens, and how would it feel to reunite with Todd Monken?
I did meet with the Ravens. I haven't talked to Monken. I know it would definitely be, kind of cool to unite with Coach Monken. Just the fact that I know his offense. I feel like it may be difference up in the league, but for the most part, I feel like I'll be able to adapt to his offense pretty quickly because he's a great coach, a guy that he really knows his stuff, and he's a very smart guy. So it'll be a blessing. It'll be really cool, unique to be able to play for him again.
Marcus, what should Kentucky expect from Brock Vandegrift and Pop Johnson?
Excuse me?
What should Kentucky expect from Brock Vandegrift and Pop Johnson, two of your former teammates?
They got two dogs over there. They even though they're on the wrong side, they still dogs to me. Brock and Pop, they're great players, young players, but they ready to work and they ready to play. So they gonna expect exactly what you expect from Georgia, some dogs.
Marcus, Georgia brought in, I think, 3 transfer wide receivers. Mm-hmm. What about the guys that are still there that you played with? Anyone in particular you think is ready to take the next step?
Anthony Evans, he's gonna be a problem. Tyler Williams, Z left, but Anthony Evans definitely gonna be one of the guys that's gonna be a name to look out for. Just his speed and his ability to win, one-on-one. He's gonna be a problem once he gets comfortable and he gets, that swag in him.
Hey Marcus, what would you say about South Florida football that stands out to somebody that you wouldn't be familiar with?
South Florida football, one thing to me that stands about South Florida football is, a lot of people play football, say they play football. I feel like when you play football down in Florida, it's a part of who you are. Football down there is really it's the king down there. That's what everybody's trying to play. We don't really care about basketball or track, or we care about track, but football is king down there. So
going up in that competition, did that better prepare you for the next level and that now moments like this?
Yeah, it got me ready for it. It didn't prepare me for it though at all. Just the fact that I'll play the SEC football to me is the best football, college football. So it got me ready for it. I feel like just the mindset, because you playing down there, you gotta be able to. Can't be scared of competition, so that was ingrained in my mind. So once I got up to Georgia, it was basically like, you playing SEC football, you playing the best of the best. You can't be scared to compete.
What would you say about playing at St. Thomas and potentially joining that NFL factory?
I feel like SCA really prepared me a lot for Georgia. To be honest, the structure of SCA is very similar to the structure of Georgia. The practice schedule, just how the days go. It was very similar, just like how we had two spots at Georgia, we had 2 spots at SCA and stuff like that. So, it prepared. I feel like it gave me a lot of preparation, and I was able to adapt really quickly when I got to Georgia. And once I left SCA.
Do you have a favorite memory from playing at the Crew?
Winning those national championships. Those state championships.
Did you grow up a fan of the Dolphins by any chance? Growing up,
I wasn't no fan of the Dolphins, but I definitely watched.
What's what you call one play? What do you call on the line?
I'm going Trump right, Black Jet, Red Rhino. That's a run play. We in a bunch. I'm the Z. I got to insert, go get the safety, and we running the ball right behind me. That was to me, that was a mentality play for us. Just knowing that we gonna call this play, and I don't care if they know that we're running the ball. We still gonna run the ball at them, and they can't stop nothing, and they can't do nothing for it. I'm gonna go knock the safety. That's what I'm gonna go do.
Have the Dolphins checked in with you? And
yes, sir.
Okay, and if so, what would it mean to play for a hometown team?
It'll be very exciting to be able to stay home, stay back in Florida, not too far from the house, and play for the hometown team. I know they got a lot of players over there. I feel like I can learn. I feel like I can learn a lot from those dudes that they have over there, and it'll be unique, to be able to stay home and just play for your home team.
And what were conversations like with them? What was your impression of the organization?
Excuse me?
What was your impression of the organization from your conversations?
Exactly what I thought. Cool, real unique organization. Looks like they're all about winning. So I'm all about that culture. I don't like losing. So they whatever to do to win.
Everyone knows that Georgia physically prepares you to play at the next level, but how do they prepare you mentally?
Man, Coach Smart, man, he makes everything hard. In practice we're super tough. He made it super tough on purpose. Those team runs were tough on purpose, just to see, physically, yeah, we could do the workout, but mentally, he has that little mic walking around, so now he cursing you out, he's screwing you out on the mic, and you got to do all these running and all that. So he definitely made it tough for us mentally, just so because when you like in practice it was hard, so in the game it became easy. So I felt like over the years that made you physically and mentally tough. So yeah, it was definitely a grind out there. So that's why I definitely appreciate for
Marcus,
being honest like that.
Sorry. Marcus, you had to go against a lot of guys who were near the combine every day in practice, like Kamari Lassiter, Javon Moore, Tyke Smith. Like, talk about how those guys and just the Georgia team in general, playing against those guys, has prepared you for a career in the NFL.
Man, in my opinion, those are the best guys. Just being able to go against them every day for 3-4 years. We go out there every day. Bloody Tuesday, we go out there full pads, ready to knock each other's heads off, and just that mentality of going out knowing that, off the field, after practice, before practice, that's my boys, I'm the team. We play games, we play cards, stuff like that. But on the field, once we get to practice, it's like, I don't know you, bro. Like, I don't know you. I gotta beat you. You gotta beat me. One of us gotta win. So it was definitely a lot of memories that we had made on that field, and during that time with Georgia, we definitely made each other better, and it was a grind. And I say I'm to see all of us at the same spot, getting ready to go to the league or getting ready to go to the next step in our life is, it's really surreal. Just to see that, just to know that all the work that we put in and all the time that it took, to get to this point. So it's a blessing, really.
Hi, Marcus. Every year, the number of women watching football is growing.
Mm-hmm.
Are there strong women in your life that have encouraged you on your football journey?
Oh yeah, there's a lot of women. Like my mom, really my mom, the main one. My auntie Nisha, my grandma. I have a lot of women that I just I take pride in. I very love and that I adore. So there's a lot of women in my life that has been there for me, that held me down, that kept me going, kept me strong, and whenever I was down, whenever I ain't had the confidence, they was over there to lift me up.
Are they fans, critics, or a little bit of both?
They're both. Definitely both. They be fans, and they definitely my best critic. Tell me what I do right, tell me what I do wrong. So they understand football just like I understand football, which is kind of crazy.
Thank you.
You're welcome.